Imagine selling your lottery ticket the day before it wins $400 billion. That's not fiction at all. That's Ronald Wayne's life. In 1976, he walked away from Apple for $800. Yes, only for $800. Today, we are dissecting the most expensive fear in business history and the 6 brutal lessons that could save your fortune. April 1976. 3 men sign a partnership agreement. Steve Jobs, the visionary. Steve Wozniak, the genius engineer. And the third person is not Tim Cook and is not Warren Buffett. It's Ronald Wayne, the adult in the room. Wayne got 10% equity. Jobs and Wozniak split the rest. He even made the first logo of Apple. He also designed and wrote the entire manual of Apple I computer. But 12 days later, Wayne did something that would echo through financial history forever. He quit, only for $800. Ronald Wayne wasn't some random guy. At 41, he was the experienced one, an engineer who had worked at Atari, where he met Jobs. He had seen business, he had built things, while Jobs was only 21 and Wozniak 25. Wayne had assets, a house, a car, a life built over 2 decades of grinding. What about Jobs and Wozniak? They were poor at but that was also good for them, because they had nothing to lose. Wayne had everything, and that's where fear plants its seed. This wasn't a corporation with limited liability protection. This was a partnership. Every debt, personal liable, every risk Jobs took, buying parts on credit, Wayne's house was on the line. His car, his savings, everything was in danger. Steve Jobs was aggressive. He was buying components on credit. Wayne watched the bills stack up. In his mind, he saw it all crumbling: bankruptcy, losing his home, creditors at his door. He had been through a failed business before. It nearly destroyed him. Fear wasn't irrational, it was PTSD. So on April 12, 1976, just 12 days after signing, Ronald Wayne walked into a lawyer's office and sold his 10% stake for only $800. He thought he dodged a bullet, and for a moment, Wayne felt free. No more sleepless nights, no more liability. He kept his house, his peace of mind. But then Apple didn't fail. The Apple II launched in 1977, massive hit. 1980, Apple goes public. What about Wayne's 10%? It would have been worth $1.5 billion on IPO day alone. In 1984, Macintosh. 2001, iPod. 2007, iPhone. 2024, Apple hits the $3 trillion market cap. And what about now? $4 trillion market cap. So Wayne's stake today would make $400 billion. That's more than the GDP of Finland. It's equal to McDonald's plus Disney. So, what do we learn from the most expensive fear in history? Lesson 1. Sometimes the biggest risk is being too afraid to take one. Wayne played it safe. Safe cost him $400 billion. The graveyard is full of safe decisions. Lesson 2. The difference between fear and fortune is just belief. Jobs and Wozniak believed when there was nothing to believe in. Wayne calculated when calculation was the enemy. Lesson 3. Plan your risk budget. How long can you survive on your new idea? Set your timeline. 6 months, 2 years, 5 years? Just write it down and then commit to it. Wayne quit at 12 days. 12 freaking days. He didn't even give it a chance for 2 weeks. Lesson 4. Don't chase small money when big money is building. Wayne took $800 to escape immediate discomfort. He optimized for relief, not wealth. He traded a kingdom for a night's sleep. Lesson 5. Every investor has a Ronald Wayne moment. Amazon at $18, Bitcoin at $100, Apple at $5, Netflix at $8. We have all sold too soon, held too long, or never bought in. The question isn't if you will face this moment, it is, will you recognize it? Lesson 6. Ownership is the real wealth. Equity beats salary. Every single time. Own a piece of what you are building or what other people are building. Here is the twist that will mess with your head. Ronald Wayne says he has no regrets. In interviews, he is calm. He says, I made the decision based on the information I had. I chose peace over profit. And you know what? He's not wrong for his life. But here is what he won't tell you, and what every Magnificent Seven investor, every NASDAQ trader, every person building wealth needs to hear. Peace and profit aren't enemies. You can have both, but only if you plan for a risk instead of running from it. Your Ronald Wayne moment is coming. Maybe it is already here. The question is, will you walk away with $800 or will you hold on for $400 billion? Choose wisely. And if this story hit you, hit that subscribe button, press the like button, and here is another video that could inspire you.